All right, guys, time to determine who had the best tattoo of the day.
The first and only tattoo that jumps out as one cohesive, bright, strong, solid tattoo is Angel's for me.
Angel had light sourcing, wrapping around, shooting around. I mean, it's a well-thought-out plan. The judges have decided the best tattoo of the day goes to Angel.
Yeah, girl.
That's pretty exciting, I'm not gonna lie.
Good job.
Artists, there are 22 of you here, but only 9 spots available on each team. Your first shot to make a team is happening right now. From strategy to specialty, these coaches rival each other in every way. Today, you must tattoo in one of the coaches' completely opposing specialties, black and gray or new school. The subject matter is entirely up to you.
Nice.
You'll have 6 hours to tattoo. Your canvases have been randomly assigned and are completely open. But one last thing. Make sure your tattoos require no explanation, because these tattoos will be judged blind.
Oh, man. This is gonna get ugly.
It's up to you to prove that you deserve a spot on a team. If you fail to knock us out, you will be eliminated.
Oh, no pressure.
Go get set up, and let's get this fight started.
I've only been tattooing for about 2.5 years.
I am still in the honeymoon phase of tattooing. With inexperience comes drive, passion. These guys have been doing it for 15 years. They don't have that like new, loving feeling about it. That gives me such an edge against them.
I'm gonna go beat all their asses and they're not gonna see it coming.
All right, guys, time for the blind critiques. How you feeling?
I'm excited. This guy's dreaming if he thinks he's gonna win.
I'm pretty sure you're delusional right now.
All right, should we get into this?
Let's do it.
Let's take a look at these tattoos.
That's mine.
Outline looks very crisp. It's not tonal. It's a very slick tattoo.
All right.
Who wants this artist on their team?
Absolutely.
Oh my God, that is so nice to hear.
Today, you had to tattoo in either clean or Christian specialty to earn a spot on one of the teams. Based only on your tattoos, each of you has been ranked by the judges and coaches.
I'm going on a team for sure.
If you made it into the top 14, the power is in your hands, because you will get to choose which team you want to be on.
There we go.
Let's bring up the #1 ranked tattoo. Congratulations, Angel. Coaches, why should this artist pick your team?
That is 100% a great tattoo.
But you can't do this tattoo.
You're so full of all you do is just talk.
You've got a target on your back right now. Every one of those guys is looking at you. I know how to work around that. I'm known for strategy.
Angel, which team do you pick?
The team that I pick is Christian.
All right, go ahead and stand by your coach.
Awesome.
For this elimination tattoo, you must put your fundamentals to the test by tattooing a clock.
Oh no, a clock?
Good luck.
Get him, guys.
So tell me your idea again.
The Atlas statue, but like holding the clock.
Like kind of like a Greek statue kind of a
Exactly.
thing? Yeah, that's awesome.
I love doing full figure humans. I love doing clocks. I love doing stonework.
So the only thing that I'm worried about is the ribs.
We can do it right on that one.
I think you and I are gonna get along pretty well.
Cool, awesome.
Today, you had to prove your fundamentals tattooing a clock. Angel,
Detail in the face and the hands are excellent. The shadowing is really, really nice. You got a lot of rich contrast.
killer tattoo. If I was the people standing behind you, I'd be nervous. Artists, you have 6 hours to tattoo an image out of anything but what it is actually made of. And your time starts now.
Let's do this.
Today we're testing ingenuity by having these artists design something that is going to play a trick on the eye. It'll be an image of an object, but the object is made out of other images.
Figuring out how to make this out of birds was kind of a nightmare.
Sorry.
No, it's a challenge. You know, that's what we do here.
The worst thing the artist could do with these tattoos is create a mess to where we don't know what the actual shape is supposed to be.
That's dead smack in the middle.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
This challenge can be a compositional nightmare if you do not have good drawing skills.
Yeah, we got a perfect stencil. Now we start.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it. Time is up. Machine's down. No more ink.
That's it, dude. That is it.
Oh my God.
You like it?
I love it.
I think it matches you.
Yeah, it totally does.
Today, you had to push the limits and tattoo objects composed out of anything but what they're actually made of. Angel.
I really love this drawing, but when you get really close, the color does get away from you. Some blue stops pretty abrupt, some fade out a little softer.
You're a strong competitor, but color is definitely your Achilles heel.
What happened to that blue?
You don't worry about it.
Today, you must tattoo whatever your canvas wants in some of the most difficult places.
Oh no.
From heads and necks to armpits and butts, it will take creativity to design a tattoo that fits the body part perfectly.
I don't want to touch a butt.
Today, our artists are going to be challenged on placement.
What do you think, just dead smack right here?
Yeah, yeah.
Inexperience makes different locations on the body harder to tattoo than others.
I don't even think the knee's that bad. I got everything tattooed.
You don't have your dick
Got my
tattooed,
feet
though,
tattooed. I got my balls tattooed. First line, like, oh my God, what am I doing?
If you are not used to tattooing an armpit or not used to tattooing a butt cheek, and you don't know how to stretch the skin, how to place your canvas, you will have a hard time in these tattoos.
Today, you are being tested on creativity, tattooing difficult body parts. Angel.
I like the quality of the black and gray shading, but I would love to see consistency in your color. If one petal has the pink solid to the black line, all 5 petals should have the pink solid to the black line. But overall, it's still a good-looking tattoo.
Thank you.
Today, there is no flash challenge.
What does that mean?
We are moving directly into the next elimination tattoo.
Oh.
This week, we are testing adaptability.
Oh no.
Like with all tattoos, it's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Adaptability is doing what you need to do to make things work.
There we go.
There's no better test of adaptability than tag team tattooing.
Oh my God.
Each team will have one human canvas.
What?
Wow.
2 artists from your team must tattoo the same canvas at the same time.
Oh no.
Get out of here.
Every hour, you will rotate artists, seamlessly picking up where the last artist left off. For this elimination tattoo, your team must collaborate and design an epic battle scene.
What?
Depicting 2 opposing sides clashing against each other in combat. Good luck.
Let's do this, guys.
How'd you wipe hard? Angel is so rough.
Sorry. I'm rushing. That's my thing.
Don't rush. Just do it good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
Yes! Boom. Boom, you guys.
Good job. God damn. Good job.
This looks like one artist did it.
Yes.
That I think is hard, especially with black and gray.
Today, you had to prove your adaptability and work as a team to tattoo a battle scene. Team Christian, you're up first.
You guys overall work well as a team. All of the consistency within this looks really strong and really well put together.
Everybody on this team stepped up. We had absolutely no weak link.
That's the good thing about our team, is that we are so versatile that we have artists that immediately jump on certain aspects. It was no question at all that me and Chris were gonna handle the line work. And then there was no question that we were gonna have TJ and Angel come through and button up some details and stuff. Tim and Jess came through and did all the grunt work basically in the middle. We work so well as a team, we all step up and do exactly what we need to do.
Artistically, it's really cool. It's definitely a battle. It's really smart that you used elements like aliens and dinosaurs because it gives you the latitude to add stuff like the flying saucer and add stuff like the pterodactyls to make this thing more of a scene rather than just a couple of elements that we're used to seeing. It's a great effort from you guys in terms of showing your adaptability as a team. You'll have 6 hours to integrate a galaxy into an object. Fail to make your tattoo out of this world, and you will be going home. Good luck.
Something's not right about this. One of the most intimidating things is that I don't have a lot of experience with color, but then again, I don't have a lot of experience at all.
I think I would saturate that packet
in there because that just looks unfinished.
I don't want these other artists in the room knowing that my inexperience affects me in any way. I have to crank this thing out.
Today, you had to integrate a galaxy into an object, proving your technical application. Angel.
It's 3 separate tattoos, 3 separate thoughts, not one cohesive drawn design.
It doesn't look like a galaxy. It looks like a tie-dye swirl.
That's not space. I don't buy it. It's tough because your technical application in a lot of places here is really nice.
But a weird tattoo seems like a nightmare to me.
It's a storm.
Today, you must tattoo naturescapes.
What?
Oh my God.
Whether it's a rugged mountain range, an arid desert, or an underwater scene, you must rely on dimension to bring these naturescapes to life.
Told you it wasn't gonna be easy.
It hurts.
Naturescapes are difficult because they have a lot of different elements in them. Different textures with different leaves, natural elements. There's a lot that goes into them.
I want the octopus on the shoulder.
And you want a color, right?
Yes, please. That's a big part.
Just so you know, like, I am a black and gray realism artist. So, is there any chance I could talk you into doing black and gray?
Unfortunately, no. I've always wanted a color tattoo. Always, always.
This is already such a difficult ask, and if I'm out of my element, I'm not gonna finish it. I can actually get more done with black and gray. There's a good chance you'll leave with a better tattoo.
Color is something that I'm dead set on, like more than anything ever.
I'm pretty screwed right now. I think the composition is good, now I just gotta pull it off.
I'm really worried about Angel because this tattoo is just so far out of her wheelhouse.
It's gonna be mostly black. Like, I hope he knows that.
Yeah. She just doesn't have the experience to learn on the fly like you have to for a piece like this.
I'd put heavy blacks in that so that his brights do pop.
Headache today, it's fine. I'm stuck doing a color tattoo again.
Is that nature?
Yeah, it's gonna have to be.
This competition isn't safe. There's gonna be a point where you're doing something that you're not comfortable with, and I came here to do that exactly. I am one of the most ambitious people I know. Ever since I was a kid, if I put my mind to something, I had to be the best at it.
I knew they were gonna come at you today, but I think it might be my favorite drawing.
The naturescape thing is maybe getting away from us, but
You're still showing more dimension.
Angel's my #1 draft pick. She's not here to play it safe. She's here to win.
thanks, Christian, for believing in me.
Why wouldn't I?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
Oh man, here we go. Unbelievable.
Today, you had to show dimension tattooing a naturescape. Angel. There's very little nature in here. I don't see a lot of dimension. The fact that you have little sharks at the top of this thing doesn't really make me think that there's multiple layers to this piece.
There's zero relationship between the octopus and the ship. No foreground, nothing to tie any sort of depth in other than this ray of light, which a lot of people are gonna just wonder what the hell that is. A lot of problems with this tattoo.
Today, you are being tested on dimension. Based on your work, one of you will be packing your machines. Clean, why did your team vote Angel to the bottom?
We felt like her tattoo lacked the most fundamentals and that it was unfinished.
I just have a question.
Yeah.
Is it finished?
You know, this is actually what I was planning to do.
Is it finished?
All the elements that she said she was going to put into it are there.
Is the tattoo finished?
Does nobody want to own up to it not being finished?
I will say that parts of it are unfinished.
Would you say that the octopus by itself is finished?
I would like to see the suction cups colored.
The octopus, the red in this thing, is not solid. And the shading off the top of the black part of the ship is all choppy and not smooth anywhere in it. The technical application on this tattoo is far from good, and it should be dead solid.
The judges have decided. Angel, you do not have what it takes to be Ink Master.
It's blood, sweat, and tears in this thing, and I think that you've really, really excelled to a place where in 2.5 more years, you're a threat, no doubt.
I love you to death and kills me.
Please pack your machines and close shop.
I have so much less experience than anyone in here, so the fact that I came here and I competed fiercely up until this point is a huge accomplishment for me. I did so much better than I even could have guessed.
I could draw before I could write. I was always drawing.
Last time I was in this competition, I had a lot to prove just to myself that, I was a good tattooer and I could stand with giants.
I went to film school for a couple of years, and I had already started tattooing, and I kind of realized at that point that I was probably born to do this.
I think everybody else should watch out.
All right, guys, let's get into these blind critiques.
Let's do this. Let's go. Let's get it.
Hell yeah.
Bam.
The screens of doom.
Time for the blind critiques. These guys had to tattoo their states. Let's bring up the first tattoo. California.
That's mine.
Instantly recognizable.
Just the way the palm tree close to us, it's a black silhouette, and then the palm tree's going off in the distance, get lighter. That's a hard trick to pull off.
This artist shows a lot of promise for what's to come.
Cool. Killed it.
Today, you had to tattoo your state. And based only on your work, each of your tattoos have been ranked by the judges. One by one, the top 12 artists will be revealed.
Okay.
If you made it into the top 12, you are safe from elimination.
Yeah.
Shit, all right. Crossed.
I'm so nervous.
Let's reveal the #1 ranked tattoo. Angel, congratulations.
Thank you.
Way to come back and just own it.
Thank you.
Angel, please go ahead and have a seat. Today, you must tattoo
Here it comes.
a compass rose.
Oh, shit. Really? A lot of circles, a lot of tight lines. It's just a nightmare.
Unlike a vintage map, the compass rose is the part that shows you which way is north, south, east, and west. It always consists of straight lines and circles every single time.
There's gonna be a lot of ups.
This is to see who's a technician and who's not. Straight lines, good circles, smooth shading. It's the fundamentals.
Just keep it super clean.
How's yours coming? Color?
Yeah, it's traditional.
Nice.
Traditional's fun. I like it.
Put that flag the other way.
Yeah, you're right.
That's like such an easy mistake to make.
Doing the straight lines now, so it's as still as you can.
Just as I suspected, Jason kicked all of us right in the gut.
I knew somebody was gonna be like, I'll give Angel the flipper ship. It's gonna keep the other competitors guessing. They don't know what I've been up to.
But joke's on you, Jason. Give me a skull and I'm gonna hit it out of the park every single time.
Today, you had to execute flawless fundamentals, tattooing a compass rose. Angel.
Very, very clean tattoo.
It's what a strong black outline can do. And it pops, and it's strong, and it's a sticker.
Is the flag going the wrong way?
Yes.
What? I had it the other way, and then Arlene was like, it's backwards. I will not forget.
Welcome to the second round of the Tattoo Marathon.
Let's do it.
Right. Midwest, you won Best Tattoo of the Day in the first round and are safe from elimination this week.
You goddamn right.
Your team will not tattoo.
Yes.
For the rest of you, you will have one more chance to secure your team's safety.
You got this.
Let's do it. We were so close. So close.
Once again, you must have a solid strategy and trust in your team. Because today, you must tag team tattoo. As a team, you will create one tattoo for one human canvas. 2 artists from your team must tattoo the same canvas at the same time.
What? Shit.
Switching artists every hour.
Means we all gotta get on it.
Yeah.
Tag team tattoos can be challenging. You've got people wiping at different times. You've got people pulling lines at different times. You're in each other's space. But now at least the Hiram can stop tattooing after an hour.
Oh, it's harder than you think.
You can tattoo any style or subject. Yes. But once again, the tattoo must prove your creativity.
Gotta kill it.
We can do that.
I figured you guys cool to do black and gray today?
Black and gray today. That sounds good.
Cool. So I drew this up. She's pretty cool.
Today, I'm taking the reins on the tattoo.
Let's work to our strengths a little
Yeah,
bit.
I would say definitely
that.
I should be on shading, not lining.
The crazy heart, I can handle that because I drew it.
Cool.
Today, you had one last chance to prove your creativity with a tag team tattoo. The team with the best tattoo of the day will be safe from elimination along with the Midwest. Let's see how you did. West, you're up.
The tattooing overall on this thing is spectacular.
The shining moments in this tattoo are definitely the smoothness and the folds of the cloak. This deliberate shading in the face where you just go super dark and just fade right out the skin, super deliberate. I love that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, judges, it is time to determine which team had the best tattoo of the day.
The West do a tattoo that technically is on the money.
The judges have decided that the best tattoo of the day goes to the West.
Thank you.
Congratulations, West. You are safe from elimination. Please have a seat.
All right.
Artists, you have 6 hours to create a schematic tattoo. And your time starts now.
Let's do this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink. Today, you are being tested on legibility with schematic tattoos. Angel.
You do have challenges in your line work. If you go into the front of the body of the camera and you see where the lens would go in, it doesn't look like it's really gonna function because the shapes are wavering so much. But you do pull off what looks like a hand-drawn schematic.
This week, you are being tested on consistency.
Oh, man.
Consistency in tattooing is making sure that throughout your whole tattoo, nothing is irregular. Nobody wants a wonky tattoo. Consistency is key.
And there's no better test of consistency than collaborating with other artists to create a series of tattoos.
Series?
Each artist on your team must create one tattoo. And every member of your team must tattoo the same canvas at the same time.
Oh my God. What?
All of us?
All 4 at once?
The black and gray looks sick.
Good boy, Bob.
No blowouts?
No.
Holding up my name, you know.
Blowout Bob over here. Gotta keep him on tight watch.
Today, you had to prove your consistency by creating multiple tattoos on the same canvas as a team. West, you had fire. You're up. Angel.
Hey, guys.
How straight, square, and how crisp that line work is very, very nice.
I like the burst you have around the flame, and the color in the flame is solid. On a day like today, it is shining bright.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.
How did the West do in terms of consistency?
These pieces do all seem to go together, but as far as like application, the consistency is all over the place here.
Today, you must tattoo neon lights.
Do you know how hard that is?
A neon light tattoo is showing the illusion of a glow on somebody's skin. So the only way you can make the illusion is having a heavy amount of black and a very light source of color.
Was not expecting that.
I've never done biomech. I've never done neon. Bring it on. What else have I not done?
I'm kind of excited, honestly. Yeah. Want to do the like super bright neon? It might be smarter to go where it sees less sun. I had a funny feeling that I would be doing some biomech.
I've never done biomech in my entire career, but the thing is, it's a light source challenge. All black and gray is light sourcing, and I think I might actually have an advantage here.
Every time I got a tattoo, I bring a general idea and the artist just takes it from there.
I think you end up getting way better art that way.
Exactly.
Thank you, Midwest, for this biomech tattoo, because it actually gave me the perfect platform to shine today. I'm on my game 100%.
Win or not, I'm proud of it.
No, this came out amazing.
Today, you were being tested on contrast with neon light tattoos. Let's see how you did. West, you're up first. Angel.
Hey, guys.
The way that you create the glow on your piece is very nice.
The brightest part, there's nothing there.
You have solid black, bright color, open skin, and it shows contrast.
Thank you.
Solid.
All right, guys, time to determine who had the best tattoo of the day.
The first and only tattoo that jumps out as one cohesive, bright, strong, solid tattoo is Angel's for me.
Angel had light sourcing, wrapping around, shooting around. I mean, it's a well-thought-out plan. The judges have decided the best tattoo of the day goes to Angel.
Yeah, girl.
That's pretty exciting, I'm not gonna lie.
Good job.
Artists, you have 6 hours to prove adaptability as a team. And your time begins now.
Cool. Let's do this. Go.
All right. Today, each artist on the hour will switch and they have to pick up where the last guy left off.
You got 3 people tattooing you today.
Oh, we're gonna try and make it an easy one.
These artists have to show adaptability by not seeing transitions from artist to artist. It has to be seamless. That makes this extremely difficult for anybody who's a weak link.
What about American traditional?
Yeah?
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, we have one.
Are you guys down for lettering?
I mean, I'm down for lettering.
Raul, do you want to draft up something like Black and Gray
Black and Gray Realism, for
Are you
sure.
all good with that?
Yeah, I did have one other drawing. Crazy spider.
We don't have anything simpler than that.
It's not that complex.
It's super complex.
At this point in the competition, just doing the ask is not enough. You have to go above and beyond and show that you are a real threat.
Is there any way I could talk you out of doing those polka dots on the side?
That's gonna make it look real plain.
Wait, I thought you were gonna black out the tips.
Like, we can easily add that.
I think we should. Even this edge light, you know what I mean? Shade it up to the edge.
Angel.
Or are we doing the background?
Well, that's what...
Angel.
We are scrambling like crazy right now. It's like everyone's speaking and nothing makes any sense.
Just these last 2 petals,
So it's already set up.
Yeah, to make someone else's image come to life without fully communicating with them, that's where the stress comes in.
Hiram, are you going here?
We're going with Bob.
So I guess this is how it's gonna be today.
Crispy clean.
What? Damn. No one would dare do lettering, you know?
Apparently not.
We just overcame that.
Yeah.
You know, this challenge.
This tattoo is symbolic of our journey. Boom, boom, boom.
Killed it.
Today you had to prove your adaptability, tattooing multiple tattoos in multiple styles as a team. West, you're next. What styles did you choose?
We did lettering, Black and Gray Realism, American Traditional, and an illustrative piece.
Let's have a look at the illustrative tattoo.
I love the design. I don't like the tattooing. There's a lot of color play here that is just strange, and because there's no real heavy black, it looks dull. It looks like an old tattoo. You guys missed a great opportunity with a great drawing.
Let's have a look at the traditional tattoo.
I love the outline in this tattoo, and I love the green and the red in this tattoo, but a different color of brown and a little bit more whip on that shading would have made a big difference in this face.
The shading in the neck makes me feel like she went to the tanning booth and covered her face. That part, I'm not a fan of.
Let's have a look at the black and gray tattoo.
The wing that goes up looks just like gray mush. Nothing about this tattoo is terribly applied, but as far as the whole piece, it just doesn't go together.
And the lettering tattoo.
It is not the most legible lettering.
The overcome becomes overcrowded. The V is just crouched in. Also, your opening letter has to be your fancy letter. It can't look like the rest of the writing. You gotta get a lot more creative.
Let's talk about the West overall as a team.
There's a lot of lack of adaptability in all of the tattoos.
Artists, you have 6 hours to create a new school food tattoo. And your time begins now.
Cool, let's do this.
I gotta look at this shit with a magnifying glass. Everything's gotta be perfect, you know?
The Midwest strategy is the West. That's been their strategy from the very beginning. But the last time the Midwest had the skull pick, I got tattoo of the day. So maybe they should just keep coming at me.
This is my 2nd time here. And it's like my long-lost abusive lover. I just keep coming back.
Today, you had to show color theory with a new school food tattoo. Let's see how you did. Angel.
The face on the buffalo is very cute, but your color play here is super stale and flat.
This whole hind quarter of the buffalo, I just can't imagine a positive reason to choose that color.
That's the we're never doing that again color.
You'll have 6 hours to tattoo a pinup. Fail to create a dream girl, and you can kiss your dream of $100,000 goodbye.
Natural for me. Pinups are very tough because there's very small little eyes, a very small little nose, dainty little fingers. So every drop of ink you put on the skin has to be perfect.
That's a good spot.
It should be cute, it should be attractive, it should be beautiful. That's what makes a pinup a pinup.
Perfect stencil, dude. It's gonna be a good day.
If a pinup's ugly, she's not coming to meet my mom.
Today, you had to show artistry, tattooing a pinup. Angel.
I really, really like this illustration. The color play works great. I like the way the legs are shaded because it gives it that sheer look.
With the stockings and the strap, you're paying attention to the pressure that this strap is putting onto the skin. That's a great testament to your artistry.
I'm glad you noticed it.
I noticed it right away. This week, we are testing technical application.
Back to the basics.
Yeah.
It's just another day for us. We can do this. If you don't have good technical application, then you'll be doing sloppy tattoos. Plain and simple. If you can't make a clean line, if you can't do full saturation, your shit's gonna look bad.
Artists, you have 6 hours to tattoo. And this face-off begins now.
You said it was gonna be in black and gray?
Yes, sir. The challenge is accepted by Angel. We're both doing black and gray today. And that's kind of her strong suit.
Are they gonna compare yours to hers?
Yes, they are. I'm gonna show her how to do what she does best.
I'm not well versed in fine line black and gray. I have to do this tattoo cleanly and take her out.
I know Angel's bringing a really cool tattoo today, but I mean, like, this is like twice the size and way more like fine line.
What's up, Frank?
Not much, checking you out. She's focused. Look at that.
I know.
Laser focus.
Dig it.
He's the guy I gotta beat.
He's good?
He's good at something. I don't think he does black and gray primarily, so.
Well, I'm glad I'm here and not there.
Yeah, right?
All right, today the artists are facing off in a head-to-head style battle, and we're judging these things blind. Fine line black and gray face-off.
That's mine.
It's very strange. It's very piecemeal. There is some smooth shading. I like the deep set black, but the hair is very, very messy. There's this fine line kind of outlining in there, and then everything's just messy.
Let's take a look at the second fine line black and gray.
I like the drawing. The woman is beautiful, but as far as hitting a fine line challenge, this didn't really work out.
This line that's around these broken pieces doesn't look like a fine line at all. On the edge of the tiger's face, there's no fine line work visible.
Damn. That's like probably my favorite tattoo I've done since I've been here.
Today, you had to face off in a head-to-head style battle. Each of your tattoos have been ranked by the judges. Win your style battle, and you'll be safe from elimination. Lose, and you could be packing your machines. Half of you will be up for elimination, and 2 of you will be going home. Frank and Angel, you faced off tattooing fine line black and gray. Let's take a look at who won this style battle.
That's mine.
Frank, I think you just did a huge tattoo that got out of hand. Angel, your design is a little more cohesive.
Congratulations, Angel. That means that you're safe from elimination. Artists, you have 6 hours to tattoo a black and gray realistic U.S. landmark. And your time starts now.
Let's do this. Okay.
Lots of little details going on here. I wish it didn't have to hurt.
I'm doing the Taos Pueblo. Bob told me it's a big rock formation, but turns out it's an entire town made out of adobe.
It's like one of the most detailed tattoos I've ever done, I'm not gonna lie.
Black and gray realism is my specialty. If I don't nail every single ledge and window and stair in this tattoo, I'll never hear the end of it.
Today, you had to show smooth shading tattooing a black and gray realistic U.S. landmark. Let's see how you did. West, you're up. Angel.
You took a smart approach to this tattoo because it is illustrated. You have a lot of smooth shading. You have areas that transition. All the negative in the face of these buildings shines so bright because you put the mountain behind it dark. You put the ground in front of it, medium tone. It's really legible. It's really clear. That is a saguaro cactus. It only grows in Arizona.
Oh, shoot. That is my bad.
But overall, I think it's a very smart play on how to attack this.
Thank you.
All right, judges, time to determine who had the best tattoo of the day.
When you see Angel's finished tattoo, where all the bells and whistles are on the whole landscape, it tells a better story and is a better all-around tattoo.
Judges have decided that the best tattoo of the day goes to Angel.
Thank you.
All right, guys, you're gonna have 2 hours to design, 6 hours to tattoo.
Let's do it.
Fail to impress the judges with your versatility, and you will be packing your machines. Get to work on your designs, and good luck.
Let's do this. Let's make some magic, buddy. Jimmy, I got you.
On paper, I'm kind of an unlikely competitor here.
Hiram gave me a drawing of a lady face, and that's something that I do all the time in black and gray. But it's versatility day, so why not do it in color?
I think that it's super important to come face to face with what you're not good at.
I also changed the features of this lady face a little bit because I want it to be a softer face. I don't want to shoot myself in the foot by going the easy route.
All right, dude, we're done. Check it out.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
Yeah.
think we just beat the West at their own game today.
Yeah, we did.
Did you see the hair in Angels? None of the black is saturated at all.
Good.
They played this whole round in a way that they would keep each other safe from us.
Yeah.
They ended up themselves the entire way through.
I'm so excited. They did this to themselves.
Thanks.
This week, you're being tested on your versatility. You'll be judged not only on your tattoo, but also on your line drawing. Before we critique your work, there is one more thing you should know.
Of course there is.
You called out an artist, and that artist had to tattoo your line drawing. But you'd better hope you didn't dish out more than you can handle.
What does that mean?
Because each of you must tattoo your own line drawing.
Holy shit.
Man. Make your design glow. Outdo the person that did your design. Show us why you drew it and what it really is supposed to look like.
Based on both of your tattoos and your drawing, one of you will be eliminated.
That's intense, man.
Head into the shop and we'll send in your canvases.
Right now?
What?
Off you go.
All right, do it.
Now these artists have to tattoo their own line drawing. This should be a cakewalk.
Good fun day.
But you'll see that probably some of these artists will find insecurities in themselves because somebody may have tattooed their design better than they would have. So now they'll be in their heads, and now we'll see what they do with it.
I'm telling you, girl, you gotta kill it for the ladies. It's time. There's some pressure on me right now.
I love this design. The only thing that sucks about this is that Bob did the tattoo exactly how I wanted to do it. So I gotta think a little differently.
I think that's all she wrote. The rest is up to fate.
This week, you had to prove your versatility by tattooing someone else's line drawing and your own design. Let's see how you did. Angel, you had to tattoo Hiram's line drawing.
The way you translate someone else's drawing is tricky. You have that black section behind the earring, which gives her this crazy little pencil neck. The contrast on this tattoo, it just makes the things that aren't appealing stand out.
The mouth looks incredibly small. She does look like she's missing a tooth.
The additions and the changes that you made got you more than anything.
Yeah.
Let's move on and look at what you designed for Bob.
Angel, I really like this drawing.
Thank you.
The smoothness of this application is completely different from your other tattoo.
The shading that you have in the face really gives it that lizard-like feel, but this yellow color just becomes pretty similar against your canvas's skin. With a different color choice, you could have really made this thing pop.
This week, your versatility was put to the test. Based on your work, one of you will be packing your machines.
The group came out hot. So when we get to these numbers, there's always gonna be 3 in the bottom, and it is always gonna come down to the final technical things. Angel, your tattoo of Hiram's design, you do not only messy tattooing in this, but you omit and change things, which actually made the design less appealing.
You wanted to see versatility and you wanted to see drawing. I went and reached way far outside of my toolbox. Jimmy was within his toolbox and could not adapt to his own style.
You're saying that's not your style, Angel? You do illustrative girl heads all the time.
I do black and gray realism.
Hiram drew something for you, so don't act like it's so far out of your comfort zone.
And Frank drew something for you.
My vote to go home is Angel.
Angel.
The judges have decided. Angel, you do not have what it takes to be Ink Master.
Angel, you did great, and seeing you be here and seeing you grow and seeing you lead the pack is incredible.
Thank you.
Please pack your machines and close shop.
Wait, what?
She's not going anywhere. What's up?
No way! You're back! I'm glad to see you back.
Boom!
Just in time. We're about to talk about numbers.
I don't know what we would do without you.
Oh, you guys.
If anybody deserved a pardon, it was you, Angel.
You'll have 6 hours to tattoo a portrait of a senior citizen. This is your chance to show the judges precisely what you're made of. Fail to impress us, and you will be packing your bags. Good luck.
Let's do it. It's gonna be a pretty gentle process, so don't tap out on me.
I I am a realism artist, but I actually don't like doing portraits very much because I don't want to risk messing up somebody's loved one's face.
The more I get into it, the cooler she looks, you know.
Sweet.
This is my first tattoo after being pardoned, and this has got to be the day where I shine.
Wow. I love it.
Today, you had to tattoo portraits of senior citizens, and you were being tested on precision. Let's take a look at how you did. Angel.
A white hairdo like this is tricky, but the way you put the heavy black around the outside and leave a lot of negative and just a little bit of detail in it, it looks very believable.
The silhouette shape of the hair is the only part where you miss it a little bit, but when I look at the picture and I look at the tattoo, I see the likeness. I think it's spot on.
Thank you.
You kill it.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
You'll have 6 hours to tattoo a Japanese crane. Keep your composure, or you will be heading home. Good luck.
It's always like stress while I'm drawing, and then as soon as it's time to tattoo, I get really excited.
As far as what I know how to do in tattooing, Japanese is the one that's still cloudy for me. I can't afford to show anybody in the room that I don't know what I'm doing. I have to act like I'm cool.
How does it feel to be the last girl standing?
I grew up constantly fighting boys bigger than me. My dad owns a martial arts school, and I spent pretty much every day of my childhood there. When I was 4 years old, I was breaking boards with my hands. You have to punch all the way through to succeed. This is no different. I have to trust that what I'm doing is going to carry me through no matter what. I have to be fearless.
Now I'm not afraid of anything because I'm like, I've been outmatched my entire life, you know what I mean?
That's where you get your grit from, you know?
Yeah.
Today, you are being tested on composition, tattooing Japanese cranes. Let's see how you did. Angel.
The solid red in the sun is very saturated. There's also some nice soft gray areas. But as far as composition goes, it just doesn't lay out. The way the black clouds just bubble on one side and then bubble at the bottom, it doesn't create a flow. It doesn't create something dynamic to make the piece more legible.
What is up with that wing? How many directions can those feathers flow?
You're talking about the right one or the left one?
The one in front that has feathers going this way and that way and this way and that way. I mean, it's your focal point. It's the biggest thing in your tattoo is the wing that's staring at me in the face that's completely drawn wrong. That's not what a wing looks like in any bird.
That was rough.
Damn.
Get ready for a fight to the finish line because your spot in the finale is in your opponent's hands.
What does that mean?
Nobody knows your strengths and weaknesses better than the artists who've competed alongside you all season long. And today, they are calling the shots. Bob, Angel, Jarrell, and Kelly, you'll choose the style and subject that Jimmy must tattoo.
Oh.
Wow. Is it style and subject?
Style and subject.
This is crazy.
Bob, Jarrell, Kelly, and Jimmy, you'll choose the style and subject that Angel must tattoo, and so on and so forth.
It's gonna be wild.
Man. It's up to each of you as a group to take out your opponents regardless of region.
Sweet.
This decision could be the difference between walking away with the title or walking away empty-handed.
Damn.
What style and subject will Angel tattoo?
What about a color realism, naturescape?
But she does realism. Honestly, I feel like her illustrative stuff is better than the realism.
Okay, boys, what you gonna pick? I don't even know what I would pick for me to try to trip me up.
Okay, guys, what style and subject will Angel tattoo?
A color realism, evergreen forest.
Okay. I do forest tattoos all the time. Yes, they've been in black and gray, but I've still done a lot of forests.
That is it. The road to the finale starts right now. You'll have 6 hours to tattoo. Head to your shops and get to work on your designs. And good luck.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Do it. It's outside of what I normally do.
Yeah, you got this.
Sounds simple, but it's harder than it seems.
Essentially, evergreens are all green. You don't have a lot of room to play with color contrast. You don't have a lot of room to pack in a bunch of detail because with so many trees, you have to simplify things in order to get them right. And if you simplify too much, it's not realism anymore. Well played, guys. I see you. I am not letting an evergreen forest tattoo stand between me and the finale. No way.
Today, your opponents called the shots. 3 of you will move on to the finale, and 2 of you will be packing your machines. Let's see how you did. Angel.
you get a lot of great color play and richness. The details you get in this little road and the bushes and the trees that fall back create a great depth, but your mountain peak is completely lost because it's the same as the cloud.
Oh, man.
The tricks that you have in the foreground are beautiful, but I don't get the realism feeling out of it. The whole tattoo has a very painterly feel.
You killed the evergreen forest, though.
At least there's that.
Angel, Jarrell, and Jimmy, 2 of you will move on to the finale, and 1 of you will be packing your machines.
This is it.
However, your fight is not over. To earn one of the 2 remaining spots in the finale, you must first survive one of the most intense challenges in Ink Master history.
I'm ready.
A 13-hour tattoo marathon.
13.
Holy shit. Glad I'm sitting here safe.
Tattoo shops across the country celebrate Friday the 13th by tattooing hundreds of clients in marathon sessions with designs chosen off flash sheets. Each of you must create your very own flash sheet with 5 different designs. Each design must incorporate the number 13.
Oh, man. It's crazy.
Tomorrow, you'll have 13 hours to tattoo as many canvases as possible.
Crazy.
But there is a catch.
Of course.
Your canvases can choose any design from any of the artists.
Jesus.
You'll be judged on how many canvases choose your designs, how many tattoos you complete, and how well you tattoo them. We're looking for quality and quantity.
Oh my God.
Head to your shops and get ready for tomorrow.
13 hours.
13 hours ahead of us.
I'm excited.
I'm ready to get started.
Which ones are yours, Angel?
I did the little lady torso,
Cool.
space dog, the eye, frog reaper, and the crescent moon.
My strategy is just to make sure that people look at the board and they want my tattoos. That way, I have one thing on the boys.
Okay, artists, you have 13 hours to show us quality and quantity in this tattoo marathon. And your time starts now.
All right, let's go see what you want.
The hardest part about this space dog design is that it's a bunch of perfect circles. It's time consuming. This first canvas is taking up almost an hour and a half of my time.
I'm Isabel.
Jimmy, which one are you thinking about getting?
This guy.
Cool.
I've never felt so much pressure in my entire life.
That's it for this one. I love it. Free to go?
This is not at all how I wanted to start this marathon.
Which one you want?
I'm liking this little bulldog.
Okay, we can do that. All right.
I am like between these 2.
It's okay if you don't want a space dog. Like, it's really fine. You don't have to get it.
I'm gonna go with this guy.
Okay. I want to finish as many tattoos as I can, but it's gonna be rough if I keep getting these space dogs.
Do you have any tattoos?
No, it's my first one.
First tattoo?
Yeah.
You get this space dog?
Yeah. Man, thanks for doing my first tattoo.
Very, very honored to do it.
This is your friendly paramedic coming by to say, I haven't seen you go to the bathroom. I'm worried about your hydrating, so here's a bottle of water here for you.
Okay.
Please hydrate up, okay?
Thank you, sir. Drinking water. I got shit to do.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machines down. Time is up. This tattoo marathon is over.
All right, man, that's it. I'm happy with that, dude.
Me too.
Oh my God.
I don't even remember half of those tattoos.
The last 2 hours was just autopilot. Whoever makes that finale deserves it.
Yeah.
Angel, Jarrell, and Jimmy, you had one last chance to prove you deserve a spot in the finale by surviving a 13-hour tattoo marathon. Based on your work, 2 of you will move on to compete in the finale, and 1 of you will be eliminated. Let's see how you did. Angel, out of everybody's flash designs, your designs were chosen the most.
Awesome.
All your designs look very nice. It's not surprising that A lot of people chose these, but you create images that are not as easy to recreate on the fast.
Let's take a look at the tattoos that you did. In 13 hours, Angel, you completed 11 tattoos.
Your line work is pretty clean on almost every single one of these. Obviously, your first space dog is the worst one. The dog gets too black, so it's a little bit illegible. The third and fourth one are the best ones. If you didn't do 5 space dogs, you could have done more tattoos.
I think I was the only one who did the space dog, ironically.
My favorite tattoo you do of all the tattoos is the simplest, the Gravestone 13. It looks like a quick banger. It's really smooth. I definitely see some high points in your tattooing. Overall, your body of work is pleasing.
All right, guys, time to determine which artist has earned the second spot in the finale.
Angel did 5 of those space dogs. That's the most time-consuming tattoo, and consistently, her line work is super clean on all 5 of those.
Her outline is the best outline consistently against both of you guys.
I agree. My vote for the second spot in the finale is Angel. The judges have decided, Angel, you have earned your spot in the finale.
Oh my God, yes. Me and Bob, let's do it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right, Bob?
Oh my God.
Sammy? Woo! Oh my God.
This is crazy, guys. We battled it out for so long. We busted our asses.
Yeah.
And hard work pays off. We're here. This is it.
Let's do it. Bring
Let's
it
do
up.
it.
Oh, I hate you guys. I've never wanted anything in my life more than I want that title. I now have to beat both of these guys in their style, and I will do that if it kills me.